had to say. Oh, now we're live, dude.
Yeah. When we're live
from
I know, right?
Duty Friday night.
There was a visual with the book thing I was going to say, and then I lost a visual.
We're talking about
kinda,
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, and then I just and then there was this picture of her on social media today in a bikini, and I just fucking I lost my train of thought because you know, as a dude, as a man, when you see a beautiful woman or just a nice set of tits, you lose like 50 IQ points right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I also put up another video exclusive. I recorded my CTP show, season 3, episode 115, I think it is, coming up. It's on the behind the scenes now. I think she's cute. I don't think she's gorgeous.
Joe,
but
will you calm down? You're old enough to be her father, uncle, and grandfather.
No, okay. So,
exactly.
No,
creepy,
I agree.
Man.
Well, no, I agree with you, Joe. See, Joe, that's the thing. She is very attractive, but she's not. She doesn't have that legacy gorgeous to her.
Yeah, she's not drop dead gorgeous by any
she doesn't
stretch.
have that. She doesn't have like that classic beauty.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
now, like I mentioned, Vanessa Williams.
Wait, what's
like
classic beauty?
Like 95 Angelina Jolie. Like
the 90s look then?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm old, dude.
Yeah.
But like that. I mean, you don't look at her now. She's all fucked up with surgeries and all that. But when she was, you know, that classic beauty. Now she's only what, like 25, Sydney Sweeney?
Right. She's only in her 20s. Exactly.
Right. So I don't know. We'd have to take a look at her mom. I don't know what her mom looks like. Because I mean, isn't that the classic thing? If you got
you want to see her future, woman, look at her mother, right?
Well, hold on.
Yeah, you got to look at her mom.
This ad was perfect for her. Does she have good genes too?
Well, that's
exactly
perfect idea, right? Because she says right in the ad that everybody's losing their fucking shit about. Yeah. She's like, your genes are passed down from your mom and your dad, like eye color and hair and now smoking hot body.
That's real science. That's not eugenics. That's actual DNA science. And look at Vanessa Williams, right? For those of us who are older, she's still drop dead gorgeous in her 60s. Remember her, the Black Beauty Queen that got in trouble for posing in Playboy?
Vanessa Williams?
Yes.
Why am I drawn?
The categories. I still think she's kind of drop dead gorgeous. I think she qualifies in that, even in her 60s.
Joe, we got to shut the fuck up.
Too much green screen talking here. We got
to shut the fuck up. We got an intro coming up.
Okay.
Michael's going to do the intro tonight.
All right.
You're killing me.
Broadcast of B-Raw and Savaged Underground Show contains strong language, explicit humor or jokes, or sensitive topics that may be disturbing or inappropriate for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the B-Raw, the Savaged Underground Show, tearing up Toronto. Unleash the frenzy, embrace the rage. Pure chaos is here to burn IT all down.
Savage.
Hello, hey. Look at that ugly man on the screen, Joe.
I'm here like it's not working.
Oh man, look at that. Dude, it doesn't matter. Hey, dude.
There we go. I'm here to put the duty in Po duty, right?
Dude, I like the screen you got back there.
Anyway. Joe, you know, I got to tell you something right now, okay? You way too much behind the scenes green room talk there before. We got 3, 4, 5 minutes over the board.
Well, we said ish. We said 8-ish.
8-ish, yeah.
Oh, you're pulling an ish now.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Hey,
man.
I'm pulling a Savage time for a change. You do it all the time. You're always late, so I'm making us late this time.
I like the dual finger. Plus, you got to get your ugly mug out of the way. You're blocking up the good scenery in your background, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. I'm Savage. This is Walt Blau, or what we like to call him, the blah 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 man.
All day long, dude. I'll talk all day long.
Blah,
You guys got to
blah,
interrupt
blah,
me.
Blah,
Yep.
Right? And then this handsome individual we have on the screen here is Joseph M. Leonard, known as Ragin Joe.
Although maybe you want to call me Ragin Joe
Whoa,
today.
you break it up, Joe. Get rid of that.
Ragin Joe instead of Ragin Joe. I'm here to whine, moan, complain today. That's just a joke. Just a joke.
I was going to say, Joe, are we going to get the comical version of you, or are we going to get the raging version of you?
Either one's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
go.
phase in and out of Jokester Joe, Ragin Joe, and Ragin Joe. Yeah.
You're like a
Right. Hey, if I
Transformer.
can't make fun at myself, I have no business making fun at anybody else.
Well, that is true, and we'll make fun of you enough, dude. You don't have to
That's
make
right.
No, I got a question to ask you.
Hey, I can take it.
Yeah. You got your imitation Sydney Sweetie T-shirt today.
Yep. I
And-
sure do.
Oh wait, she's in another outfit, but the other outfit, she was in white, right? She's in black now.
No, this is the same shirt.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
But
Which
I
one?
do have 8 different
Oh,
versions of the cover of the Book of Kennedy. That's just
Oh, okay.
one version. There
Well,
is one where she's in a bikini, but we
Yeah.
can't show that because
All
Walter
right,
loses.
Joe,
Whoa,
settle
whoa.
down, buddy, settle down.
Hey, dude, we can show that. Where is it at, dude? Where's it at?
Settle down.
I'll look at it in a bikini.
Joe, I like where she's angled. Her eyes are in the perfect direction. You know? She's like looking up a little bit, like, hey. Anyways, so
Let me change my background again. Let me go grab that.
Joe, pick something,
just-
man. Good grief. This guy, man, he changes his background more than he changes his fucking shirt.
Well, the background ain't working too good, but yeah,
stick it on
hey,
that. It's fine,
I've
Joe.
got to crop it too much. But
Yeah, it's
here's Kennedy in her
That's-
bikini.
Okay,
for ya.
Joe.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Joe. Go back to where you were. Go back to where you were.
Yeah,
Cover
let
the
me
best
duck
part.
out of
There
the
you go.
screen, right?
Just stay. Hey, dude, just stay right there the rest of the
Just
night.
stay there
Yeah.
the whole
You're
night,
perfect,
whole
dude.
night. You're covering the best part. You're censoring out the best part. So no. You're talking about Sydney Sweetie. I want to talk about Sydney Sweetie for a minute, okay? If that's okay with you guys, because I was mentioning before we went on the air here with her brother coming out. He's breaking silence.
He's
Did you see
gay?
that? No,
He came out of the closet?
we don't know. Hopefully.
What did he say?
Well, no, serious, no, I'm being serious, guys. No, he's breaking silence because he's saying that the outlash of that Sweetie's getting with this ad, this is nothing new. Like, why is everybody jumping on it? I'm kind of reading into a little bit of it, with the brother. The brother is, I guess, like the black sheep of the family. No one pays attention to him.
Okay.
So my question is he doing this for attention, or does he really care about his sister?
Yeah, but wait a minute. Back up though. What are you saying that it's been done before? Of course, it's been done before. Everything's been done before.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, you look at like,
Because didn't Beyonce do it? And
yeah,
then
Beyonce did it.
they showed a commercial where some lady, like back in the 70s, did it,
Yeah,
where she was putting on a pair of jeans and like talking about true genetics, like the programs and stuff back around the 20s and eugenics. There you go, eugenics.
That Margaret Sanger
Breathing
and
heavy.
the left, Democrats created it. Yes.
Yeah. So what is it her brother saying that happens before?
well, he's talking about that the reason why first of all, he's getting into why his sister, had decided to do this.
Money.
Well, it was money, but she didn't expect it to blow up to where it is now. She went for the audition, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I guess I got good genes for this ad."
Beautiful.
And they ran with it. Like that wasn't part of the script. She literally just said like, well, hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney. I guess I'm I have good genes for this ad. and they ran with it. They
So I was correct then. They
Yeah.
did just kind of stumbled into this, stumbled through it, didn't see the backlash coming, and
Yeah.
now
Well, no.
pivoting well to make use
I don't know, maybe.
No, Joe. I think
Yeah.
I think they had the idea, like they had the storyboards up and doing all that. Now they're auditioning, and they didn't know who they were going to be, who it was going to be. But look at the audition; it was all white, attractive women.
Yeah.
So I think they had the idea that to raise a little, to get
Yeah,
rid
but
of the woke agenda kind of stuff.
Even
Yeah.
Queenie, she's like, to where it's blowing up right now with marketing and, with royalties and everything that's backed by this by this commercial. She says the amount of attention that it's getting from all avenues, from the left, from the right, from conservative media, from leftist media, you name it. She even said, she's like, the whole ad was supposed to be just a generic ad that was kind of goofy. And the message behind it, that's what it was. It was entitled to be goofy. And she says where it's getting taken at now, it's going to a point where it's just getting ridiculous.
Well, yeah. I mean, and the more
people are,
and they're just throwing fuel on a fire.
they're throwing the fuel on the fire.
Yeah. But the
bricks at it.
jean line, the line of jeans of American Eagle that she's wearing in that ad sold out. The stock through the roof. Now it's it's only a $20 stock, so we're not talking thousands or tens of thousands or millions of dollars here, but it is up 26.5% over
That's a
last
pretty good
month.
return on
So,
$20.
Yeah, the people are making money on this, even the investors. So
Well,
Hey, I wonder
everybody's happy but the left, of course,
Yeah.
who are the ones who created eugenics that the Nazis took from Margaret Sanger. But the leftards are too stupid to understand any history, to understand. You fucking retards are the ones that created the eugenics movement that you're now trying to call her a Nazi over.
Well, that's always the case. And then you got Pelosi pissed because she didn't see the stock thing coming, so she couldn't make a bunch of money on it.
Right. Pelosi,
Well,
Pelosi missed out on one.
Hey,
Yes.
how about that? The law that they're making for that's called the Pelosi
stock-
Act.
Yeah,
How,
Pelosi.
how beautiful is that, dude?
They absolutely need to pass that.
I gotta pitch my good friend Gutfeld. I'm sure Gutfeld, obviously, guys, depending on how you listen to the show, Gutfeld is gonna have a blast, and I'm sure he's gonna mention that.
Absolutely.
If he has, on Fallon. I was going to say if he hasn't already.
No,
he's
I
pretty
watched last night. Hey, I thought his appearance was rather so on Fallon, but hey, I'm glad he was on.
Though. Like you're taking, hold on, Joe. That's a great idea. You're taking the king of late night, Greg Gutfeld, with the prince of late night, Jimmy Fallon. He's a prince. He's not a fucking.
Yeah, and on the Tonight Show, which is, of course, the classic late night show.
Right.
Fallon, I agree with Gutfeld. Fallon is not quite as bad as the others. He's bad enough. Greg Gutfeld says Fallon's not a bad guy. He kind of just got pulled into all this.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the five helping him along, man. I mean, the five.
But I mean, the other shows like what's his face, Kimmel, and Colbert are 1,000% on board with the leftardism nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye bye, Colbert. You're gone. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the ass. Same with you, Stern. I was always more of an Imus fan.
Oh, wow, man, throwing that in there.
Hey, now.
So the thing is, it's funny that I saw a clip and it made sense a couple days ago that crazy that they blamed Trump for shutting what's his name down, right?
Yeah.
The late night guy, Kimball?
Yeah.
No,
Colbert.
Colbert.
Stephen
Colbert. Yeah.
But then somebody connects the dots because it's always about money, right?
Yeah.
Now, I believe that the administration went after USA Aid because they knew it was a money laundering scheme. Right?
Yeah.
It's funny how they shut that down. Now there's no more riots. There's no more heavy propaganda.
Because there's not the money to fund it. Right.
Right. And then all these big dollar contracts. Imagine that a TV station has to operate like a true business. It's not getting just money handed to them and they can't make it. Huh.
Right.
Imagine that. Because I'm a fan of,
had 200 staff members.
How
You
the
had
fuck?
200 people, and that's the shit you put out every night.
Right. That's it. Well, that's the thing, right? $100 million or whatever it was. 40 million.
200 million a year, and
let's
50
see.
million of that
Yeah.
was Colbert.
Yeah, let's see Stern now do his own shit.
He
Can
ain't gonna-
Stern match his own shit now that he's not on Sirius?
No.
Let's see
no.
Stern come out with a podcast on
No.
any network. I challenge Stern to do that. Any network. He can go on Spotify. He can go on Westwood One. He can go on Podcast One. He can go on all these big networks,
But he
right?
ain't got to do that.
And see if Stern can carry the same shtick.
No,
I
he's
doubt
not.
it. I doubt it.
No.
No,
Because
can't
you know
come-
why? The
he
fire
knows he's
fuels.
done.
Hold on, Joe.
He knows
the
he's
fire
done.
fuels Stern at Sirius, and he knows that. Without Sirius, the fire is extinguished. There's no such thing as.
Well,
Stern
that's like
anymore.
Michelle Obama with the
You know?
DNC. She goes on a fucking pod. She's with the DNC. She sells out
Yeah.
arenas.
Yeah.
She sells out her book. No, nobody's backing her anymore, and she can't get 1,600 downloads on a fucking podcast. I get that. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? So it's once you get rid of that backing, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then you
Once
got
all that money laundering backing is gone, and
Yeah,
Soros
right, and then-
isn't even going to put as much money in now.
Oh,
Soros,
well, no, wait a minute. Soros didn't put his money into anything.
he
put our
laundered
put our money into
USAID, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
taking
Don't
that taxpayer money,
don't
yeah.
get confused that Soros
Right.
is funding anything. That motherfucker
Yeah.
don't fund anything.
He created a bunch of foundations. He threw a few
Oh, yeah,
dollar
well, that's
seed
how-
monies into these fake PACs and fake
Dude,
charities that then laundered USAID
100%.
money. Yes.
dude, if somebody handed me, let's just say $1 billion, right? I can't truly comprehend $1 billion, right? But say somebody handed me $1 billion. Well, the first thing I would need to do is rub one out because that's going to be a post-nut decision. You can't make any good decision on money unless you get rid of that.
God.
But one of the things that I would do is create a foundation. Why
Okay.
wouldn't you create a foundation?
What kind of
Yeah.
foundation?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I've actually been thinking about this for a long time. You know what I would, you know what
Blau
my
wants the Clinton Foundation money laundering operation.
yeah, well, it wouldn't be a money laundering operation. It would be a true foundation. My foundation would be called The Day in the Life of.
The day. What?
Day
of life?
In the Life
I-
of.
Day, not Dave.
Day.
Day.
Fucking day.
DAY.
Day in the Life of.
I told you I'm deaf in
And-
this ear for.
and,
I thought I heard Dave. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Day,
and when
day.
I would have, obviously, you'd have a staff of people.
Yeah.
And I would research people that are truly struggling, people that truly struggle and truly try to get by day to day. Not these fucking clowns that are all mad because their benefits are getting
Sure.
snapped off on Snap. No, I tried to make that work. And then I would get like, you would find a single mom
Huh.
with some kids struggling, and you know, like I said, you kind
Yeah.
of be a stalker a little bit, but you find out that she truly is trying to do it, right? It would
Sure,
be
sure.
above board. And I would get a van, some kind of transportation, a bag full of gift cards and all this other shit, and just surprise them one day, like walking
Now,
into
obviously, this is
Walmart.
nonprofit, right? You got to throw that out there.
100% nonprofit.
Nonprofit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
you
it's a
got- you get
tax
your-
write-off.
You get your nonprofit. What is it? Nonprofit C. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Nonprofit.
501c.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But
yeah.
the thing is, though, I would, obviously be a tax write-off, and it'd be a way for me to write off money.
A
Sure.
tax
But doing
shelter,
good.
yes.
But could you imagine that somebody, even a family, a father and a mom, couple kids,
Huh.
They come in with a little busted up car, and dad's working 2 jobs, mom's working 1 job, but raises the kids because dad's working all the time.
Yeah.
And then you just walk up and you give them a brand new vehicle with a bunch of gift cards to like Target and Walmart and all that kind of shit. And you hand them a $50,000 check.
Hold on.
A real charitable foundation.
No,
hear-
truly,
not,
dude, I've been
not
thinking
like the Clinton Foundation.
Wait,
They
no,
took
no,
in $1
hold
billion
on.
for Haiti relief and
No,
sent
here
a
we
couple
go.
million
Yeah,
to
Bill
their
Wells and
friends.
Hold the
fucking
phone.
Haiti.
Hold the phone. I hear. I gotta throw this in here, guys. I'm sorry.
Sure.
It's gonna be bashful. I'm gonna say it. It's okay.
Eh.
I hear gift cards. You know the slums of America, the hoods and the ghettos. They're gonna be cashing in on this. They're gonna be like,
No, they
"Hey,
wouldn't because I have
free
control
gift
over it.
cards. I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to
No,
Target."
no. See, and that's the thing. That's where you have a staff
You know
of
damn
100.
well they'll be saying that, Walt.
No, you have a staff of 100 people because this business is going to lose millions of dollars a year, so I can write it off in taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm paying these people good money. You do research. You stay away from the flat tops and the slums. You stay away from the people that take advantage of the situation. That's generational stuff, right? It's easy to pick out, like generational. Take me for an example. My generation that I'm passing down to my son, like I tell my son one thing every day, and I ask him one thing every day. I pick him up from school, and I look at him. Most of the time, I reach over and I slap him open palm in the chest. Pow! I said, "You listen to your mother? Because listening to your mother is non-negotiable."
Hold on. I'm being the Carl of America. That's child abuse,
It is,
sir.
absolutely. Absolutely. Bring it on. Come on over.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
You should see how I throw him down the stairs and wrestle him on the
Hold
couch
on.
and shit.
Hold on.
Every day, dude.
Hold on. Do we have some hair dye?
You do know this is admissible in
Child
court,
abuse.
right?
I gotta paint my
100%.
hair purple and red.
Yeah, 100%, dude. But I ask because listening to your mom is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Whatever mom says, you fucking do, or you and I are going to have a fucking problem.
That's the way you're supposed to do.
That's the way I had that
Yeah.
conversation with him. He was getting out of hand a long time ago.
Yeah.
Pick him up from school. I lean over. I said, "Hey, you and I got to talk." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Okay." And when I say you and I got to talk, he stands at attention and looks at me. And I said, "I hear you're disrespecting your mother. You're not listening to her."
Yeah.
And he kind of hemmed and hawed. I said, "Is that true?" He hemmed and hawed. I said, "I'm going to take that as a yes." So we don't have any options. You know what's going to happen? And he's like, "No." I go, "You're going to listen to your mother, no matter what. Because you know what's going to happen if you don't listen to your mom." He's like, "What?" And I lean down and I poke him in the chest. And I poke him and he steps back and I keep walking with him. And I poke him and I go, "If you don't listen to your fucking mother, you and I are going to have a fucking problem." And he big alligator tears and he looks up at me and I go, "Are you going to listen to your mother?" He goes, "Uh-huh." I go, "Do you want a fucking problem with me?" He's like, "No." I go,
Damn.
"Cool."
What, you cussed at everything in front of
100%.
Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
leftards, this is not abuse. This is called
Parenting.
Parenting.
Parenting
Yes.
101.
Yeah.
Damn
So,
right it's so.
okay. So go on that. Not Mike, you and I got talking about this a little bit today, watching
Yeah,
that
yeah.
movie. So he comes to me, I
Yeah.
pick him up from school. Well, to finish my original thought.
Yeah.
The other thing I tell
Finish
him.
your original call because they think you're picking me up from school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I say,
Yeah.
that's the one thing I ask him. The other thing I tell him is kindness is a superpower. Anything you want, kindness, your manners, a good work ethic will get you anything you want in this world. Anything.
Yep. Karma.
But
What you give, you'll get.
100%. But once in a while, you got to let a motherfucker know.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what
now,
I tell
now
him.
you have these
When-
words. Hold on before you go there, guys, because Walt has these words here. And if it's all right, I like to pitch them. You call them Waltisms, right?
Yeah.
Are these part of your Waltisms?
Yeah, mix of them. Yeah.
Okay, because you got like your famous phrase that's relevant to what you're saying is practice violence in the gym
And kindness everywhere else.
and kindness everywhere else.
100%.
I forgot the last part, but I remember the
That-
first
Yeah.
part.
Practice
that's
violence
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Practice violence in the
I
gym.
wish I would have heard that from you before I came out with my CTP2 book. It has a quotations chapter. I would have quoted you
Well, in the next
on that.
in the next one, Joe. In the next one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with that being
Write that
said,
down, Joe.
because where I get that from is my hands down my favorite quote ever in the world,
Yeah.
and I don't know who said it, is every man longs for a battle to fight, an adventure to go on, and a woman to save. And quoting Joe here, you fucking libtards, that's real life. This
Yeah.
bullshit of everybody's kumbaya and all
Oh,
that
man.
bullshit. No, true peace is knowing true violence. If
Yeah.
you don't know true violence, and I'm not talking about stubbing your toe,
Yeah.
I'm talking about a knife at your throat, you
Yeah.
getting the shit kicked out of you, ended up in the hospital, shot, stabbed,
Well,
beat up,
yeah.
violence, like being threatened for your life, like true violence. You can't understand true peace.
Now this goes back to your foundation of an idea that you want to start. How would this benefit like future generations? Like,
Okay, so that's
so
great.
you
Great
want to
question.
imply this into your foundation, right?
Great question. And what I'm saying is everything's generational,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
So you have people that are born into a situation, and they say their mom and their dad, if their dad's around, their mom would say,
That's a great point because there's not a lot of dads around.
100%.
Today. Yeah.
Right. You've
undeniable.
got to want to break the cycle, not perpetually claim victimhood.
100%. And hands down, stats show it, everything.
Huh.
It's undeniable. A child does better when there's a man in the home.
Absolutely. And let me chime in if you don't mind. I'd like to chime in on that because I tell this to people even on my show, and Joe and I have said this numerous of times on Savaged Unfiltered, like where especially today's times, you're learning different types of principles from the mother as you are with the father.
100%.
You're learning nurturement from the mother. You're learning caring from the mother. You're learning more or less discipline, and you're also learning how to channel out your frustrations and anger from your father.
100%. Now,
Hopefully, if you have a good father, yes.
Exactly, Joe. But what I'm trying to make a point here is, if the father is not in the picture, which seems to be
no role
model,
the role model is the gangs on the street.
Yeah,
absolutely, Joe.
I mean,
100%.
But the thing is, to go back to the mom and dad with nurturing, and we'll just call it violence.
But you're not learning that, though. I'm trying to say, before you go there, if I may, the problem with today's society is they're only learning those two other issues from the mother. And when they get to be about 25, and the reason why I use 25 is because this is a scientific fact.
Yeah,
okay. Yes, Savage looks at
the
stuff.
brain does not fully develop till age 24.
That's well known.
I mean, I might be late from time to time, as Joe says, Savage time, but listen, I do read books, and the problem is I'm using 25 for a point. 25 years, like just Joe said, 25 years for this to get conditioned to understand everything about life.
Right.
And if you're not understanding the other principle from the father, you're fucking clueless.
Well, the thing, right.
And that's why they grow up to be triggered.
And again, we're talking science here, not eugenics.
No, Joe, you can't do your own research. Stop it. But the thing is, go back to the situation with our son disrespecting his mom.
Yeah.
Now, if there's
feel like when she steps, does she step in at all or no?
No, I did it outside. She knows about
right,
it.
You don't rush to violence. You threaten it. You promise it.
Well,
and hopefully he reacts rightly, and it doesn't have to happen.
100%. So the thing is, guys, you have to understand everything I'm telling you right now. My wife knows about. We don't keep secrets at the house.
Yeah,
especially about with our son.
I'm trying to understand I'll get to it between your wife and your son, because
I'll get to it.
Okay, yeah, with the demeanor part.
So,
I'm talking about, yeah.
As he gets older, I'll teach him, bro code. like, hey man, we do this and you don't tell your mom.
That's
Okay.
for later. That's when
That's
older,
later,
yes.
right? He's
Yeah.
not developed, in my opinion, he's not developed enough to understand that. What he's getting taught right now is we don't keep secrets. That little motherfucker sells me out every time. And I point at him and I go, good for you, dude, because you don't keep that away. You don't keep that shit away from mom.
Yeah.
Like we stop and get ice cream or stop and get him a bag of chips, right? My wife is on point with eating. She eats like 1%, like the 1% of the population. It's crazy.
She's all on board with RFK Jr. and Maha. Make America
100%,
again.
100%, dude. Full throttle, full throttle.
Yeah.
So when I give him some fucking chips, she's like, gives me the look, right? Now we understand that we don't say shit in front of him because he hears everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, he'll be in bed and she'll come down. She's like, "You did chips again?" I'm like, yeah, well. I'm like,
You
wait till-
guys are on the same scale. I like that. That's
oh,
rare.
100%.
Yeah,
Now,
That is
but
very
you,
rare.
you
Well, now-
can't deprive him,
Hold
or he'll
on.
be a 400-pound behemoth
No,
later
hold
because you
on now.
deprived him.
That is rare because, even though, I mean, you and I are close in age, right? Yeah, 5-6 years. I don't want to dox your age. I don't want to.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm a true Gen Xer.
But yeah,
My
exactly.
my
You and
mom
I are
still
close
doesn't
in
know where
age.
I'm at.
So in our generation, it would be normal for even the wife or the husband to disagree on terms. And it doesn't seem that with you and your wife.
Oh, sure. No, we disagree on stuff.
Really?
Oh, sure. But we'll talk about it outside of him.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
Walt
okay,
makes an important point here. You can't deprive them entirely, though, either, because
No, because-
later then they'll rebel and you'll have a 500. He'll look like Lizzo.
100%. Because if it makes it taboo, like
Balance.
we keep that shit in the house, right? And we design the kitchen to where all that stuff, he can reach it.
Everything in moderation.
You know what he goes after, Joe? When we get home, he can watch TV either in the morning or at night. He knows this, right? So the other night, we come home, and I know if he watched, because I leave real early in the morning.
Okay.
And then my wife and I talk when she's on her way to work, because I'm already on the road. And I can, she'll tell me if he watched TV. So I ask him, did you watch TV today? Yep, cool. Well, you know what that means? I don't get to watch it tonight. Perfect. All right. Then we go do a puzzle and we play in the yard. And I'm actually a dad and I spend time with my son, right?
He's actually a dad.
And the world knows at 4:30 when I pick up my son until 7:30, 8 o'clock when he goes to bed, the world could fucking burn down. I throw my phone in the sock drawer, quote unquote, in the sock drawer. I don't even pay attention to my phone. It's him and I 100%.
Hey, Walt, do me a favor. Okay. Guys, I'm going to throw a little something here. Walt and I were actually catching, Walt caught the last ending of this movie, Daddy's Home, with Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, which I was showing him parts between. Funny movie. Hilarious.
It was a great movie.
We were looking at the part where the two dads, right? The co-dads, more or less, right? The stepdad and the real dad were trying to teach their son about bullying, right? And I threw a part in where, God, Walt, please tell me you're not gonna tell your kid to push back a girl or something when she's bullying you.
Well, you said a boy. But it turned out to be a girl.
It turned out to be a girl. Yeah.
So he goes.
They thought it was a boy, but it turned out to be a girl.
He goes. You're going to teach your son to do that? I go. I already did.
What if it's a girl though?
Oh, that's a different conversation.
You can't be like be like Mark Wahlberg and just kicking in the hoo-ha.
So
because that's what they did.
No, so the thing is,
I don't buy this. You can never hit a girl if she's constantly beating on you. Fuck yeah, you can deck her.
Wait, hold on. Before you go there, Joe. What do you mean by that?
I spent a
night. Tom McDonald, the Canadian rapper's got a great song. I forget what it's called, but it's about, indeed, when he was growing up, a girl that was a bully to him, right? You think you're a bad bitch, right? You know how that would play out in a fight if I actually hit you, right?
So a girl comes up to you in the alleyway, right? Or anywhere in public, and literally tries to pick a fight with you. You know, she wants to duke it out. I mean, she wants to literally square hands like she's a fucking man.
It depends
Now,
if
now
it's
if
this
she's
little
squaring you
thing
and
or
shoving you, does that give you a right as a man to shove her down on the ground?
Self-preservation.
No, I'm serious.
self-defense doesn't
Self-preservation.
stop just
because
because
all
it's
the-
a woman.
Well, Michael,
because all the
wait a minute.
liberals-
I can give you a perfect
Yeah,
example
yeah.
because what you just said, it happened to me, and I spent a night in jail for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
Probably
working.
should not have, but you
No,
did,
of course
right?
not.
wow.
But-
I mean,
So I was working. Two girls start fighting. I spread them apart, and
Yeah.
of course, I end up with the butch one.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever, it don't matter to me. And she squared up on me.
And how'd you handle it?
I said, "What are we doing here?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "We're gonna get after it." I said, "Okay. Just so you know, if you swing on me, I'm gonna hit you like a fucking man."
Oh my God.
And she drew back, and I just fucking popped her right in the nose, made her nose bloody.
Was there people like?
Oh, it's
around?
all. Oh yeah.
What did the people say?
They're
'Cause
like-
you know how they're gonna get all hysterical and
No,
everything.
see, you don't. Okay.
They are.
No, Michael. Today they would.
are. They're
Today
gonna,
they would.
oh, without a doubt.
Today I would been fucking 20 years in
They're
prison.
gonna call you all the names
Back
in the
then,
world.
Yeah.
no, see, back
especially if it's a black
Yeah.
woman, they'll call you a
That's
racist.
Yeah.
bullshit.
But
It's
spec-
bullshit. Self-defense laws don't stop just because the person is a female.
no, but see,
Yeah,
in
you're right.
today's political environment, I would have been
Yes.
fucked.
Yeah.
But this is back when the world actually made sense.
Common
pe-
sense.
And people were like, "Oh yeah, well, yeah,
just hit her back, man.
like
Hit her back.
racist jokes and shit." You just fuck, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, just go
you
on,
know,
yeah.
yeah. And I popped her, and of course she calls the cops, and they're like, "We got to haul
man.
you in because law is
Wow.
the male." I said, "That's fine, dude."
Well, if she
And-
would have hit you, the cops would have been.
Yeah, I should have. And the cop
cops
told
would still be putting the cuffs on you.
100%,
If she hit
100%.
you, you'd still be getting the
But
cuffs on you.
on the way to the station, they said you should have just let her hit you once.
What?
Yes.
And I said, "All right, yeah, it makes sense."
You want?
But what's
Then
it gonna
it
do
would
to-
have been
what's it gonna do to-
clearly self-defense. Yes, it would have
Yeah.
been
But
clear
she drew back
self-defense.
like that, and all I did
Yeah.
because I had my hand up like this, and she drew back, and all I did was pop
Right in the mouth, right
right in the nose.
in the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So I learned a long time ago that 2 ways to stop somebody pretty quick:
Yeah.
make their eyes water or make it so they can't breathe, and then they're all done. Solar plexus and crack them in the nose, and their eyes get all watery and they freak out.
That's crazy.
I just jumped over to YouTube on my laptop. Since I'm remote, I can do this, obviously. Tom McDonald, the song I was talking about, literally is called Hitting a Woman. I recommend people listen
Hitting on
to
a woman or hitting
right?
a woman?
Hitting a woman,
Hitting a
as
woman.
in punching a woman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
You
It sounds
think
like
you're a
country
bad bitch, right?
No,
You
it
know
does.
how this would play out in the fight, right? He would be the one in cuffs, and even though she was beating the shit out of him
Especially-
beforehand,
especially-
Hitting a woman.
Yeah, especially today. But go back to how I teach
Yeah.
my son is levels, right?
Okay.
So I pick him up one day, and he's all bummed out, and I said, "You all right,
Wow.
buddy?" And he goes, "Well, I go, you seem a little bummed out. What's going on?"
Yeah.
And he's like, his buddy, I won't say his buddy's name, but he told me his name. He goes, "He hit me. He punched me." And I said, "All right, did it hurt?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Good." And he kind of looked at me,
Yeah.
and he's in the seat and he's getting a seatbelt on. I said, "That's good." I said, "What'd you do?" He just kind of, he's like,
Shit, man.
I said,
You had the real talk.
"Oh yeah." I said, "What are you going to do next time? Because it's going to happen again. What are you going to do?" I'm going to tell I go, "The fuck you are." And I look at him and he looks at me. I go, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
And I go, "You're not going to tell anybody." And he
Huh.
and he looks at me and I go, "You know what you're going to do?" And he goes, "What?" I punch him. I punch my son. Pow. I go, "You're going to fucking hit him back."
Is this how your father explained things when you were his age?
That's how my mom explained it to me.
Oh, your father. Oh, so
My
your
mom's OG, bro. Yeah.
Oh.
My mom.
You didn't get the
My mom-
one-on-one from your pops. You got it
No,
from
my
your
mom. My mom
Yeah.
smoked Pall Mall, no filter.
Oh my god. You had that.
Fucking.
you
yeah.
had that badass mother that.
Yeah, she
yeah.
taught me, and
Yeah.
but And he goes, well, I'll get in trouble. I said, that's okay.
Yeah.
I go, because you know how you stop a bully? And he looks at me. I go, you hit him back.
Yeah.
So then, we get home and we're doing our thing and we put our son to bed and we're, my wife and I hanging out. And I go, oh, so this is what happened today. And she got all nervous about it. And she goes,
probably, yeah.
and she looks at me. She goes, you know what? That's your judgment. Thanks for telling me about it. But that's what you do.
Yeah.
You guys handle that.
I
trust you. Yeah, she goes, I'll trust you on your judgment.
That's exactly right. In 6th grade, I had someone who was bullying me all through grade school. And indeed, one day on the playground, he was coming at me and I popped him. And we had a fight. And he, of course, got all blustery and tried to follow me home. And I just ignored him.
Hey, Joe,
but the fucker never bullied me again.
Hey, Joe, is he still around today or no?
I ran into him a few years ago, and indeed, sadly, he's still a pathetic, low-life piece of shit still today.
Well, I mean, well, before you were going there, Joe, I thought maybe like you guys sit down, you have coffee, you worked it out over all these years, So Joe's eyes, he's still a piece of shit, low-life son of a bitch, right, Joe?
But
exactly.
Going back to about hitting a woman.
Right,
so he's got, my son has a little friend, it's a girl. And the 4 of us, so her dad, me, our son, and her, his daughter, we're out and about all day because the moms were out doing some stuff. So we were like, all right, dad day. And we were out messing around, had a great day. So we're at a restaurant. Yeah. The kids are in the booth across from us. And she's just doing her thing, the daughter. And she got a little aggressive. And I was watching, and she open hand fucking slapped my son across the face.
Oh my God.
Full arm, everything. Right?
Damn.
And I just was like, and he kind of shocked and he looked at me and I could see him. The best way I can explain is he swelled up. He's like, the fuck?
Yeah, he got into his Hulk stance and everything, and you got all
I look at him and I didn't make a move. I just looked at him and he kind of calmed down and he just went about coloring. Right?
Well, yeah, he was hulking up, man. He was like,
but he did this because a couple days prior, pick him up from school.
Yeah.
And I said, how'd it go? And this, that, and the other. You get hit at all? Yeah, he hit me again. I said, what'd you do? He goes, I hit him back. I go, cool. Nice. And he's all happy about it.
Yeah.
I go, all right, next thing. Because it's in stages, right?
Yeah.
I said, the next thing, under no circumstance, I don't give a shit what's going on. Under no circumstance do you hit a girl or a woman. And he looks at me. He goes like mom, and I go, oh, bro, you ever hit your mother? You and I are gonna have a fucking problem. And he got all like, oh shit. So his little friend slapped him. He's like, oh shit, dad said don't hit a woman. Now, as he gets older, 12, 16, up in that age, just like Joe was saying, I'm going to teach him that you have to defend yourself. You can't sit there and be a fucking punching bag to anybody.
Right. Circumstances matter.
I don't fucking care. It gets to a certain point, you need to defend yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a bitch boy for your whole life.
I mean, it's all situational. Well, right, but he's too young to understand the situational thing yet.
Situation.
Well, hold on. Let me speak on this. All right. That's the problem with today's society, right? Especially like the parenting today. They're not involved in their children.
Yeah, there's no parenting.
They're so lost out in society, like literally. Like they're so focused on tweeting. They're so focused on making TikTok videos. They're so lost in the limelight. They want to be the next Mariah Carey. They want to be the next Sydney Sweetie. Guys, I know I'm making little jokes, but I'm being serious.
Yeah.
These are the people that like, I want to quote my mother. Thank you. God rest your soul, Mom. I love you. She would tell me, you're seeing children having children. And that applies to this day.
Well, yeah.
Because the kids today are raised by children, literally children,
Yeah.
because they were not conditioned. They were not. They weren't taught correctly. They were taught by scumbag parents that didn't give two shits about their upbringing or their way of life later in life.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, generational.
Yeah.
So now this parent,
yeah.
loosely term, teaches their kid to live off the system, and you can go do whatever you want.
Hold on, Walt. I'm not sorry for that at all. I'm stating facts.
Well,
Because
yeah,
you
of
have
course.
some scumbag people out there that are parents that should not be parents.
Yeah.
But God forbid I say that, I'll trigger all the little liberals of America.
Because they don't have
What are
a
you
fucking.
talking about? I'm allowed to parent anything I want. Well, then don't tell me 25 years later why your kid is on the damn street as a homeless person or selling crack cocaine.
Well, what is it? The
That's
Chris.
your fault.
What
not
is it? The
mine.
Chris Rock test. You ever
Huh?
hear that? Chris Rock test.
I'm a little fired up, yeah.
Your daughter doesn't end up on the pole. That
Right.
means you succeed as a parent. Right? So that being said, I tell my wife, I said, as long as he graduates high school,
Yeah.
he doesn't end up in jail, and he doesn't get anybody pregnant. What I say, he doesn't add to the population or subtract from the population. If you concentrate,
well, he's going to make mistakes. You have to
Until ready and plan to. Yes.
But the thing is, if you load up 25 laws and rules and fuck that, dude, it's like telling him he can't have soda. He's like, fuck you, I'm going to do it. So if I give him 20
soda 7 days a week.
Right. But if you got three or four general things that say, okay, now listen, you go out to a party and you're having a good time. And the other thing is, I want him to have this aspect of I don't want him to think I can't let my dad find out. What I want him to think is I need to call my dad. Okay.
Amen.
So if he's at a party and he's got this mindset that his designated driver is fucked up and Uber's not just take there's an
it's not an option. Yeah,
there's an asterisk for everybody. Fucking Uber's not an option.
Yeah.
Because I'm old and Uber wasn't an option back then.
Yeah.
So
we actually had to use regular taxi.
And then you end up fucking sleeping on somebody's.
You didn't put the $20 in your pocket at the end, or the shoe.
But both extremes are bad. To Michael's point, you can't be a complete hands-off, do-nothing scumbag parent. Oh, I'm their friend. No, you need to be their parent, but you also can't be overbearing helicopter parent who restricts too much. Then they rebel later. They become scum anyway.
You're talking about the sheltered. You can't shelter these kids.
Now the thing is, I see more of the latter in my, we'll call it community. The people that I associate most of the time with, where he goes to school, he goes to a semi-private school, all this kind of thing. The helicopter parents, dude. I'm like
too overbearing.
I'm like, bro, your kid's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
Later in life.
Oh my God, they're gonna be a nightmare.
They're gonna give their parents shit.
Both extremes are ridiculous, stupid. Studies over countless years show.
The thing is, though, what you'll hear though too, Joe, is me when I'm talking, I'll never tell you how to raise your kid.
Well, that's your
fucking
decision.
kid. That's your decision.
Yeah. But don't come to me later in life and saying, if they're flunking, they're doing this. Well, I'm sorry, you should have parented correctly. That's not my problem. I tried to give you advice as a friend.
No, I don't. No,
I tried to give you advice as a friend, but
nope,
that's
I don't do that.
Not
nope,
mine.
Nope, I don't give advice.
You don't give advice?
Nope.
You just walk away then, huh? You just
I don't what? It's their fucking kid. I'm not going to give them advice how to fucking raise their kid.
No. Well, you're missing what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to bring out is if you have friends, maybe you have friends that are like this, maybe you don't. But if you have friends that are newly formed parents and they don't have the parental skills maybe that you have, you wouldn't give them a friend.
If they're open to it, that's fine.
Yeah. Right. They got to be open.
Other than that, we talk about it here publicly.
I do have a friend.
And hope it sinks in.
Yeah, I do have a friend that he seemed to be open to it. And I said one thing, maybe two things to him, 2 different times.
Yeah.
And it didn't land. And I said, all right.
How'd he take it?
I don't know. It didn't fucking land. He just
Something had to land. No.
no. I don't know if it did or not. If he ignored it or what. But I said, you know what? It's a gym analogy. The sled in the gym. You got a bunch of weight on it. It's a analogy for life.
Damn, there's another Waltism.
That's right. So you got to push or pull this sled. Let's say push.
Yeah.
You're pushing the sled. You're having a hard time doing it. You start off good, just like everything in the world,
Sure.
and you run into a spot.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll help you push that.
Okay. You said.
Well, wait a
Michael,
minute. Hold on, Joe. I'll help you push
Mike
that
set
sled.
something up though. Waltisms are good. Walter aneurysms are not.
Yeah, right. So
I hope that you didn't get to that point.
I'll help you push the sled. But the fucking thing is, as soon as I feel you not working at it anymore, I'm done too.
Well,
I'm not here to do it for
the
you.
commitment has to go through.
100%. So when
Yeah,
I didn't
no
see this
commitment,
land and he didn't do anything with it,
Yeah.
no, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, that's how I explain things to to my daughter, my oldest, and my daughter, she's like she's trying to figure out life right now, obviously, and she's
in that in between age.
She
Yes.
is, Joe. She is. And there's
From being
times
a
where she comes
child
back
to
me.
going to be her own adult. Yes.
Yeah. There's times where she comes back to me after I literally had a lot of sit downs with my daughter, similar to how you had your sit downs with your son right now. And obviously, your son is a lot younger than my daughter, but
Right.
your kids will still come back to you later in
Oh,
life
yeah, 100%.
and ask
I hope
for
so.
suggestions.
That's it. Well, that's the goal, right?
But absolutely, that's what parenting is all about. But when my daughter comes up to me now and says, Dad, I realize I fucked up. I made a mistake. How should I do it? How should I fix this? When I hear that, that puts a smile on my face because something stuck of what I said back then, and
Yeah, of
now
course.
it's being affected later in life.
Yeah.
So I want her to come back to me and absolutely admit that she fucked up.
Well, it goes back to the
But she comes up to me. See, here's the difference between me and you, and obviously my ex-wife and your wife, right? The parenting between me and you is on a different scale. Not that I'm a bad father. I'm not saying that, folks. I got to put that out there. I'm not a bad father. But the parental advice, 90% of it, and I'm saying this with all open honesty, okay? Because I can't stand my ex-wife as much as I can throw her. But the advice, no, I can't stand her. She's delusional, but that's on another episode. But the problem is it comes to me. She comes to me to ask me because she knows she can't get it from her mother. Now,
Right.
it goes back to my original argument I was making, that you need the 4 principles, right? The 2 principles from your mother and the 2 principles from your father. Now, as a parent, those 4 principles were coming from me, because even when I was together with my ex, she wasn't able, for some strange reason, to initiate those principles as a woman. So I would have to take under consideration and liberty as a father to show her the nourishment and the caring. Did she understand it? Absolutely not. Whoa. How come she didn't understand it? Because I'm not a woman, and it has to come from the woman.
Oh,
It has
especially,
to. No
especially
man. Hold on,
if
Joe.
you're
Hold on.
talking about
No
a
man.
daughter, especially, yes.
Right. No man. I don't care how strong-minded you are. No man can explain nourishment and caring the
No.
best as a mother can.
not like a mom. No, absolutely not.
The
Well,
it has to come from the mother. So
Yeah, and you're like,
But
my wife shows our son love completely
that's
different
the
than I
caring.
do.
That's
Yeah.
part of the caring.
Right?
Absolutely.
Me showing him love, I'm throwing him across the room. Like my wife will be walking. My wife will be
tough
walking down.
love. Tough
Yeah.
love. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
my wife will be walking down the hallway, and the spare bedroom's on one side and the couch is on the other, and he comes flying out of the spare bedroom and lands on the
Superman.
couch right in front of her. She's like,
Dad. I'm
she's like,
Superman.
another another second and a half, he would have hit me. I'm like, oh, sorry, baby. And he jumps up, comes running. He's like, do it again.
Buddy.
I'm like,
yeah. But Michael, regarding your ex, ultimately it's on you for your piss poor taste in women.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Look at Joe dropping it, dude. Hey, dude, we all have piss poor taste in women at one time or another.
We at times think with the wrong head. Yes.
See, God, all right, so God has blessed us with two heads, right? So let's get back into the religious conversation.
Bless us with the
no, we're going back to the belly button.
No, Joe.
We automatically think with the bottom one.
No, see, this is all going to make sense. It all comes back.
Yesterday's show sucked. Let's leave yesterday's show behind.
You didn't agree with me?
Come on.
So we were blessed. Watch this. Whatever you believe in, whoever created us, we're blessed with two. We were blessed with two heads.
Yeah.
But the yin and yang of life, we were cursed with only enough blood to run one at a time.
I can't disagree with that.
every good thing has to have a bad thing. Yeah. You can't be fucking kumbaya and Reese's Pieces and blowjobs forever. You can't. Life cannot like that, dude.
Is that what Walt goes by? Reese's Pieces and blowjobs?
Fuck, dude, that would keep me going for a long time. Wash it down with some caffeine. Fuck, bro, that's all I need. Yep, Reese's Pieces.
You know damn well when you come back from this thing here, when you go back to your house, man, your wife's gonna have the Reese's Pieces and the blowjobs ready.
Oh God, I hope she has the fucking salad bowl full of Reese's Pieces.
Oh my God.
She knows my love language, dude.
All right.
It's all good.
All right,
all
son,
good.
it's 9:00. You got to go to bed. Because you can't stay here. Pieces time.
9 o'clock.
Go to a movie. Go see Naked Gun.
That's a terrible.
Get out of the house
dude.
for an hour and a half.
Joe, showing your age.
No, I'm talking about the new one. The new one at Savaged Unfiltered Blogs. I have a review of the new Naked Gun up.
I saw that email come through. I didn't.
It's so. Yeah.
Well, when are they going to learn that sequels are the only? Okay, one of the
Beetlejuice 2 was great. The latest Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix was Happy Gilmore. I talk about in the review also. It's like Happy Gilmore is like Caddyshack, and Happy Gilmore had a vacation at Chernobyl and had a bastardized, irradiated DNA retarded child.
Hey, Joe.
I mean, it's fucking
is this the
weird.
Part?
Hey,
but
Joe,
that's what you expect from it.
Joe, don't talk about Happy Gilmore 2. Please don't talk about Happy Gilmore. No. If you guys want
to, fucking weird. But it's good
don't
weird.
Talk about Happy Gilmore 2 because I'm upset with Happy Gilmore 2 because I put a bid in for extra work with that and I got denied. So I'm a little.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we're not going to plug Happy Gilmore 2. Matter of fact,
watch it. It's a good movie.
Matter of fact, the guy there in the control room, you're going to have to fucking scrap that off the production. No, we're not talking about Happy Gilmore.
It's whack. It's a whack movie. I mean, but what do you expect?
Well, yeah,
right?
Look who made it.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, sequels are normally not. Okay, so you're talking about the few that are, but the far majority sequels are normally not.
Yes.
Nowhere.
I would agree with that. Usually, because you know what to expect.
Well,
they have to kind of still feed the formula. But Scream 6, I thought was a great
Rocky 4, dude.
Yeah.
Rocky 4 is the best one.
I think movies today, the storylines,
it's all cookie cutter bullshit.
They're running out of ideas.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, like I take Iron Man for an example. When the first Iron Man came out, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Because it was new, and it's like, holy shit, it was a great storyline and all that.
But once it's out there,
then you get to the second, third one, you're like, all right, it's kind of played out, because
yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you guys ever speaking of auditions, you guys ever see the audition for Iron Man when Robert Downey Jr. went in for Iron Man? He came in as Tony Stark in a suit, and the whole time he didn't break character.
Yeah, he was in character the whole.
The whole
time.
fucking dude. It's an amazing clip. If you can
time.
find that clip, it's all grainy and kind of fucked up looking. But
we talked about we had something.
What a
similar
great
to
clip.
that on the show, the flagship program on Savaged Unfiltered, where we spoke to the director. I was talking to Walt, believe it or not, Joe, on the way over here.
So it was strange that you were talking to me, because you're talking to me, believe it or not.
I was. It's a Mikeism. Or a
We go on to On the Line, Romuald.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes.
I lose my train of thought.
Great
People
movie.
rudely interrupt me like
Great movie. Oh man, what a movie!
I don't need to watch it, Joe. He gave me the whole fucking movie on the way over.
Oh, he's bad like that. That's why we can't do movie
dude,
reviews.
Remember we were talking, Joe?
He always gives spoilers.
When we have Ramal
he spoiled
on,
the whole thing.
Hold
Joe.
on. When we had Ramal on, right? The director, the guy that filmed this movie with Mel Gibson on the line, right? He's like, Joe's like, I got to give you a fair warning about Michael. He's going to spoil the
film. Yeah,
I did. And what did he do? Like a typical director, writer, and producer, I thought he was going to yell at me viciously. I thought he was going to bash me as a person, but no, he took it like a professional, and he just went with it. And I went through the whole movie. I said, look at this. See, he's going to jump off. He's not really jumping off the roof, guys. Look, he's going to jump down. And so you just looked there and smiled.
That was a minor spoiler, though. But Ramal is like an amateur.
No, he told me the whole movie, dude. I don't need to watch it.
The twist at the end is M. Night Shyamalan-esque.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just really good. It's like, what the fuck was the film with Bruce Willis, Sixth Sense? I mean, it's that level good twist.
That was a great movie, by the way. What a fucking great twist at the end.
It was. But I think that's why
I love all M. Night Shyamalan movies. They're great.
I think that's why Our Line Productions, which is the production company guys that produced that movie with On the Line, I think that's why Melissa is not reaching back to me. You know who I'm talking about, Joe. She's not reaching back to me because
I've not heard back from her either.
I pitched to Melissa about having Ramald and Mel on together. And at first I was getting all excited. I'm like, wow, one of my heroes in movie production cinema, Mel Gibson, coming on. This is a dream come true. I'm going to have Mel Gibson on my show. But no. After I kind of spoiled the hell out of the movie to the audience.
Well, he is kind of busy because now Passion of the Christ
I'm hoping
isn't going to be just another movie. It's going to be a two-parter. So they're very busy with that.
She's not reaching back to me because I think
spoiled everything.
Exactly.
Well,
I was all
that's what happens, dude.
I was like a little kid.
You're actually.
You've got to see the movie, even though he spoiled it. Walt, you should see the movie. It's that good.
Well, Joe, I mean, Michael knows we've been talking the last couple of days.
Yeah.
It would take me 2 weeks, 3 weeks to watch that movie.
He doesn't watch a lot of movies.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
No.
The TV at our house doesn't. We watch TV, of course. We all watch TV, but the amount of TV we watch is extremely minimum.
Let's just say that they're constantly reminding him to pay the Netflix and Amazon Prime bill.
Oh, dude, that's the only two I have. It
doesn't get watched a lot.
No, that's the only two I have. I don't do any streaming. Well,
No.
I do streaming. That's it. I have Netflix and Amazon, and that's it.
Damn.
Nothing else, dude. Well, we don't watch anything I want. You get fucking Amazon. And even if they don't carry it, you can get it for $2.99 or $3.99.
Right. Exactly.
So as we kind of like wrap things up, I do want to bring in something really, really funny and humorous.
Just looking at you is a laugh. So
wait, hold on. There's a bird coming.
Thanks.
There's the bird. Get it.
Hey, thanks. Joe. Be here all week. Try to be
all in good fun. I love him like a brother.
Let's just
Ooh-wee.
say that you like.
Hey,
the
whoa, whoa,
ethnic red.
whoa, whoa!
Let's
He
ease
is
up on the love part.
he is from Alabama.
That's
Atlanta.
Boys, he
Oh,
loves
and there was
you.
a shooting in Atlanta. Good thing you're the hell out of Atlanta
Oh,
today.
thank you. Thanks.
Isn't there? Wait a minute.
There's shootings every day. In
I was just
Atlanta.
going to
What the
say,
hell
isn't there
am I
a shooting every day in Atlanta?
Not
Shit.
surprised. Not surprised at all. You know, even though we're getting hopefully a Republican leader in November because we got a Democrat that's running against Keb. Oh God. But anyway, no. Earlier today, we were at Rivers Casino, right? Is that how you say
Oh
it?
yeah,
Rivers
yeah,
Casino?
Rivers. Yeah.
Rivers Casino, right? Which I had a little bit of luck, and I, mind you, I haven't been to a casino in probably about 10 or 12 years. I'm being dead honest.
You're too cheap. You're too cheap to do that. You might lose money.
You're damn certain on that, Joe. No, the last casino I was at, believe it or not, was like 10, 12 years ago. I was actually at a Trump casino before they went up, bellied up in Atlantic City. That's why I was asking Walt.
Oh,
I was
if it's still there.
Is there any Trump
Atlantic.
casinos there? And he's like, no,
So-
it's a ghost town.
Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you about Atlantic City. You know, Vegas, right?
Everybody knows.
Yeah. There is a Trump casino in Vegas. Yes.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
Reno, right? You know about Reno?
I
Nevada?
love the biggest little city in America. Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
Joe, you'll like this then. So somebody asked, because I used to spend a lot of time in Vegas.
Yeah.
So somebody asked me how to compare Vegas to Atlantic City.
Oh God, no comparison. Yeah.
All right, here we go. So
Wait, there's a comparison?
100%. I'm going to
Wow.
give you the perfect comparison.
Comparison to not obviously now. I mean, it's,
I was fortunate
same.
enough to make it to Atlantic City before the Taj Mahal went under. I've been to
All
the
right.
Taj Mahal. It
So,
was pretty nice.
You got Vegas, right?
yeah.
Vegas is a 25-year-old waitress
Okay.
trying to be an actress, whatever, working her way in Vegas.
Sure.
She hasn't met gravity yet, so everything's where it's supposed to be. She's got a fresh tattoo. Lipstick is, nice and bright. And she's
You're talking about the
just
gravity. She hasn't hit menopause yet.
well, just everything's tight and firm, right? She's 25
Yeah.
years old.
And
That's-
Atlantic
So
City
leopard lines
is
aren't
Yeah,
there
that's
yet.
right. So this is Vegas, right? This is Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas is Sweeney and Atlantic
Well,
City is Lizzo.
Vegas is this nice young woman, very
So-
attractive,
So Vegas,
great
is Sweeney.
attitude.
Okay. And
Now-
Atlantic City is
Well, we
Lizzo.
can't. Okay, wait a minute, guys. You can't say Sweeney because it's not going to work out. You just got to say a good-looking woman. right?
Okay.
We're
She's
trying to
good-looking.
use comparison for the
Fuck
audience.
it, dude. I'm going to give you a comparison. So
Are we getting to the end of this story?
not quite. If you keep
Guy
fucking,
takes forever to make
if you
points,
keep
man.
fucking interrupting me, we'll go till 10 o'clock. I'll take all night to
Yeah,
fucking tell
man.
my story. That's all
Damn
right.
it, man. Come on now. You work
Atlantic
so-
City is like
Atlantic City is her mom. Oh no, I'm sorry. I blew it. Atlantic City is her older
ran with her.
sister.
oh
Okay. So she's got a little scruffy voice, she's been smoking cigarettes, a little rundown, been in the alleyway a couple times.
I need a cup of coffee.
The
for this story.
the tattoo doesn't have fresh ink, the lipstick's
it's
a little
sagging
smeared.
a bit.
Yeah, that's Atlantic City. Am
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wrong? Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
Atlantic City was worth I don't know if it's worth going to
No,
now.
it ain't worth
No,
the fucking
Atlantic
paper it's
City-
printed on. You know what Reno is, Joe?
Oh, I love Reno. Reno's
their-
a lot of
that's their-
fun too.
That's their mom.
Reno is the mother.
Reno's the
I was
mom.
thinking.
Oh, I would not. I would
That's
say
why
it.
Joe likes it
I
so much.
would put Reno is at least the sister, not the mother. I
All
would
right.
say.
Well, you could go either way.
I look at, you know
Could
what,
go either
before
way.
you go there, I look at where Atlantic City was in the
and
90s.
Tahoe.
Atlantic City
Ooh,
was your
Tahoe.
90s Pamela Anderson And now where Atlantic City is now is your 2020s Pamela Anderson.
I like
because
that.
There's a big
Oh, there's a
difference.
huge
Look
difference.
at Pamela
Now,
Anderson.
now we're
yeah,
back
well,
to
yeah.
the
My
Naked
God.
Gun movie, right? The Naked Gun movie is Pamela Anderson.
God.
is
Joe's
with
working hard to get
Liam
this Naked
Neeson
Gun
in
movie
with that.
in
He's
the thing.
pitching this. God, I'm
You're
telling
pitching
you.
the shit out of
You
this
keep
Naked
on
Gun
pitching
movie.
them. They'll be on our show next. Good grief.
Let's get the hell out of here. These people got shit to do. I got
Right.
shit to do.
As we always say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, right?
I guess you guys don't want to hear about my winning streak at Rivers Casino.
Oh,
I'm
totally
sure
forgot
you
about you.
I'm sure you ushered Walt out of there in a hurry
No.
since you got extra
No,
Oh,
hold
coin
on.
in
no.
your
I'll be
pocket.
quick.
Before you
Complete
could lose it.
Give me 2 minutes, okay? And I'll have this all done in 2 minutes. Unlike Walt, that takes about 15 minutes to get to a
Well, I'm just gonna keep fucking in.
Anyway,
Well, dude,
Anyway,
actually,
hold on.
if you start the timer when you started back saying that we were going to the casino, it's already been like 5 minutes.
hold
dude.
on now. Hold on. My intention with this guy, he wakes me up and he's like, "Oh, sorry, man. I woke you up. I didn't mean to
Wake
wake
up!
you
It
up."
was fucking 9:30, dude.
This is like a working vacation for me.
Holy shit! I've
So-
been up since 4.
So anyway, no, I'm tired because I was doing production in downtown the day before. So I'm a little burnt out. I am. So my intention wasn't to go to a casino, but I went anyway, and I'm good. I'm glad I went because I go there, and Joe's right. Me being cheap, he's right on that. So a normal person that goes to a casino, what they take out? 500, 600 at first, maybe 1,000 at first, right? They want to get their streak in, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not me. Not me. I go to the ATM. First of all, Rivers Casino, you need to lower your ATM fee. $7 is too fucking high.
Oh, that's absurd.
Too fucking high. Okay.
Because you're going to give up most of the money you withdraw anyway. Yes.
And that is not a Jewish saying. That has nothing to do with being Jew. Okay. But $7 is too goddamn fucking expensive.
ADL on line one again.
Maybe $1.25, but not $7. $7, I felt like I'm going to a strip club and I'm paying the strip club ATM fee. They're a little high, but sometimes. But anyway, so I go there. I don't take 500. I don't take 1,000 out. I take $20 out. $20.
No wonder you're pissed. You paid $7 to get $20 out. You should ask me. I would have charged you $5. I would have gave you $20 and only charge you $5.
That's not good financial strategies. I get it, Walt. Wow. But anyway,
I'll usually take out $100 at the casino.
So folks that are listening, listen to this because it might help you out. Take out $20 because your first $20, 90% of the time, and my grandfather told me this before he passed, because my grandfather was a diehard fucking gambler down in Atlantic City in his day before he passed on. He told me, grandson, you always want to take out $20 because the $20 will always give you the luck 9 out of 10 times. And I still live by this to this day.
All right.
That's my grandfather texting me.
So how much did you win?
But anyway, so
I know I'm waiting for the.
So hold on.
The
so I get my $20, right? I scout out all the slot machines. And mind you, guys, if you've never been to River Casino there in downtown Pittsburgh.
So you went to a penny slot machine.
Joe. Out of any casino I've been to,
they're the worst odds, by the way, Joe.
This casino has a lot of slot machines. A lot. I've never seen so many slot machines in my life. They have more slot machines than tables.
Coming from a guy who ain't been in a casino for 12 years.
10, 12 years. Yeah.
So I go to the downtown in Vegas and play the actual slots where you put quarters in.
Yeah,
feed it your dollar bills bullshit. No, I want a real slot machine where you're feeding quarters and you're pulling the lever.
Absolutely. I'm getting there, Joe. I know that hint. You're telling me, all right, wrap it up.
I thought you were going to put this done in 2 minutes, dude.
I would have been done in 2 minutes, but you keep on
Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking.
So I find the first one, right? Not because of the graphics, not because it has fancy looking lights, but I have a vibe that I'm going to strike big on this. Okay. And I see the Goldilocks slot machine, right? I put the $20 in, fucking nothing. Down to 17. I hit spin again. It's every $3, so it's taking $3 out. So I'm down to what? 14, right? Another one down to 11, right? The next one, I'm down to like what? I'm down to
8.
8. Thank you, Joe. My fucking math.
Carry
is
the
terrible.
one.
So right at 8. Right at
We
8.
don't want him to take his shoes off and have
It
to
was
use his
right
fingers and toes.
because apparently he can't count time either. This is
Right.
longer than 2 minutes.
Right.
This
right
is
at
Savage
8.
time.
Right. You goddamn right. Right. Pick it up on Savage Army next week. So right at 8, I'm about to cash out. I'm like, you know what? I'll supper up my luck.
One last spin,
dignity.
huh?
I'll take my dignity where it's at $8. I lost. I
Big
lost,
number.
I
Big
lost
number.
$12.
Okay,
Basically.
there you go.
Thank you. There we go. So anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. I haven't been in a casino in 10, 12 years. Fuck it. Let's
If
see
you
what I can
lose
do.
$20, that
I
ain't
hit-
big these days.
I hit the last spin button, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, please. All of a sudden I hear, boo, 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 woo, 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 woo. Fucking old lady next to me saying, oh my God, you won. I was like, what did I win? She says, look at the screen. You won $100. I'm like, wow. What does it do when I win 500 or 1,000? She says, there's lots of stuff that happens.
So Walt,
Fucking
make
buy-
sure
I win.
he buys you dinner after this.
$100
right?
bucks. $100 I win. I go and cash it. You know, matter of fact, I brought the receipt here for you to show you guys. Look, the receipt right here. I won. This is great. Rivers Casino. Thank you. Very much.
The India casinos are the worst odds anywhere.
So guess what I
yeah.
did? Guess what I did? I'm wrapping it up, guys. I promise. This is what I did.
We've heard that before.
What I did with the $100, you're gonna love this. I could have went on Uber Eats and ordered me and Walt maybe something from a nice steakhouse or some nice restaurant here in Pittsburgh, right? But no, I go to Walmart and I get ziti noodles and basil tomato sauce.
Of course, Mr. Cheapskate.
And I was being nice
Yes.
to you.
Of
But what did Walt
course.
say? No,
Mr.
I'm good. I'm not
Cheapskate.
hungry.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Joe's being nice to everybody.
Anyway,
Bye.
guys, I want to say thank you very much. This has been a blast. I do want to say thank you to Jeff Rivilla, the owner and the operator here at Po Duty.
I do want to say one last thing about the theater. I was
Hurry up!
thinking
Go unplug it, Jeff, for God's sake.
Yeah, I thought it was like a regular, like an old Fox theater that he converted. No, I thought it was an actual, like where they had plays on stage and he turned it into this.
No, dude.
I was like,
Joe, simmer it down. It's plug-in time for Jeff. So we got to give props to Jeff. Thank you very much, Jeff. Obviously the proud owner and the operator of this amazing theater. I wish him luck. I really do. I wish him the best of
it
luck.
is a theater,
and
as there are chairs there, but I was thinking a huge theater.
yeah, and I mean an amazing. With all jokes aside from yesterday's show, with the 1960s wallpaper and everything. I mean, this is an amazing setup.
I think it's amazing. I think this place is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Jeff does a great job. The stage, lights, everything.
Yeah. So one
Top
more time,
class, man. Come check it out.
Control room. If you could put the QR code up on the screen, guys. If you scan this QR code on the screen, guys, it's going to give you all the information about this amazing place, Po Duty Live. Okay, right here in downtown Tarentum, which is on
That's right. Don't throw a tantrum. Go to Tarentum.
There you go.
Guys. And,
Great place.
And like the graphic says, guys, host your podcast on the main stage of what we're on now. And the reason why they call this the main stage is obviously you can't see, but there is other areas of the theater here that they have little areas where they could set up according to your liking. So
is there a bar there? Can the audience buy a beer while there?
Yeah, no, he's got snacks and drinks and stuff, but I don't think he has his liquor license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, awesome spot. You're in town or even close. It's definitely worth traveling.
Yeah.
All you podcasters out there.
Yeah,
You want to,
definitely. Definitely. If you're looking to grow your brand.
Yeah,
definitely.
true professional setup.
Definitely.
Check it out. But we're going to get out of here.
That's
You got
right.
anything else to say?
Other than that, guys, if you like the show and you want to hit us a follow, and we appreciate that, you can go over to my page, which is savagedunfiltered.com. Hit that follow, that like button. Our main merchandise will be up and running next weekend. I promise that, guys. So check that out, guys. Anywhere you hear a podcast, we're on like now 60 plus audio platforms, TikTok, Rumble, X, Facebook, and appreciate that. Walt, you got something?
Yeah, just anything you want to know about the show, brawpodcast.com. And I'm this close. I know math is tough for you, Michael, but I'm this close. I need 38 subscribers to get to 1,000 subscribers.
30. He's 38, guys. Come on.
38 away.
He's going to do the parrot thing. I hate that. Subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
No.
But you got to do it.
You got to do it. Dude, I'm going to do another comparison for you, Joe. I got another comparison for you.
Yeah.
Being this fucking close to 1,000 subscribers is like dancing with a hooker. Dude, I am so close. I can smell her.
Saying that. Your wife is going to get pissed.
She's the one who gave me the idea. So I can smell her Aquanet and I can smell her menthol cigarettes. And I'm just that close, but I'm just trying to.
I'm
trying to figure out the name of the cheap perfume.
All kidding aside, we all Savaged Unfiltered, Be Raw, Constitutionalist Politics.
Right.
We all need your like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, there you go. Do all that shit that everybody tells you. And Poe Diddy, of course, too. Jeff, man, check him out.
Yeah,
PoeDiddy.com, PoeDuty.com.
We're gonna get out of here because I know you got shit to do. So until next time, keep kicking ass, dude.
Be savage, not average. Absolutely.
You out there? You listening?
A Truth Production broadcast.